Here's how long you can stay in the Philippines legally as a tourist, and it may be way longer than you actually think. Hi everyone, I'm Randy. Thank you for coming to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I plan to present you with a lot of informative videos on living in the Philippines, being a tourist in the Philippines, or just coming to visit the Philippines at all. I'm an American that lives here. I've lived here for a little over 2 years. I was here before for about a year on a different island I am on now. But today I'd like to talk to you about the tourist visa, how it works, how the extensions work, and how long you can legally stay here on a tourist visa. So initially, when you first enter the country, you automatically receive a 29-day visa, okay? That's free, there's no application. You automatically get to stay here 29 days when you first arrive in the country. So, even if you're coming here on vacation and you only plan 2 weeks, you can stay 29 days legally. So if you wanted to extend your stay and change your return flight, you could do so. Now, after the 29 days, you're eligible for renewal. You need to go to your local immigration office. Where I am, the closest office to me is about 3.5 hours away, and it's what they call a pilot office. It's not the main office. The main BI office on my island is in Manila. I've been there many times. It's basically like going to the DMV, but a little more organized. It can be a little crazy and overwhelming the first time you do it, but the pilot offices are really, really like. So after 30 days, you can extend for up to 59 days at any immigration office that you choose to go to. Then after those 59 days, you can extend again. You can choose to extend for a 1 month, a 2 month, and some offices do 6 months. They're not really approving 6 months anymore. And the reason I believe they're doing that, the underlying issue is they're actually getting more fees from tourists by making you come every month or every 2 months. So I do every 2 months. I've been doing every 2 months for 2 years now. You can legally stay here 3 years on a tourist visa. Now, having said that, after you've stayed, I want to say it's 6 months, you have to apply for an ACR card and pay for the ACR card. It might be 3 months. The ACR card is an alien registration card, and it's a tourist edition card. Now, I've heard some people say, oh, with that card, it's pointless. I can't do anything. I can't open a bank account. That's wrong. You can't open a bank account. I have a bank account. I have 2 bank accounts actually here in the Philippines. And I use opening that with my tourist alien registration card. Very easy to do. A lot of people just don't want to jump through the hoops that they believe they're putting you through, but it's part of their processes. You're in a different country. You have to follow their rules. Very simple. So, most people don't stay, that long, but as a tourist, and that's how I'm doing it, I can stay here for 36 months. Now, after that 36 months, which is 3 years, I have to reset the clock basically, right? And what I have to do is I have to leave the country, and I have to leave for at least 24 hours. So you leave the country for 24 hours. I can go to Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam. I can go wherever I want, Europe, anywhere. I don't have to go back to America. I can go wherever I want, take a week-long holiday or vacation somewhere, come right back, and the whole process starts over again. You start back off with the 29-day free visa, and then you continue the process of renewing your visa. Now, once me and my fiance officially get married, that will all change. I won't have to renew my visa every 2 months, which will be life-changing for us. It'll be wonderful. Because as of right now, it's a pain in the butt having to renew every 2 months. Now let's talk about cost. So it's kind of tricky. Every BI office is different. Every immigration office is different. I have never had 2 consecutive renewals where the price is exactly the same. It's unfortunate, but it's what you deal with as a foreigner here. There's always some other fee they want to charge you, and the best thing to do is just like, okay, thank you, pay it and go. Don't argue with them, just pay it. I've never paid more than $80 for a renewal. On average, it's supposed to be around $60, $65 for a 2-month renewal. And the ACR card is, I want to say that's around $100. I can't remember. I haven't renewed that in a while. But that's something you renew every year. The tourist edition card, you renew that every year. So, you know, it can be a pain in the butt going to the BI office. You know, it's never the same price. It never is. Especially when you go to pilot offices, they try to charge you for everything. I mean, they charge you a 500 peso express lane fee, and you could be the only person in there, and they still charge you the express lane fee. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, but you know what? I'm happy to be here. I love that they're welcoming and having me in their country and allowing me to stay this long. I don't complain. I pay the fees, and I'm happy about it. So, you know, I hope this helps. You know, anyone thinking about visiting the Philippines or staying longer, you know, anybody that I tell, hey, you should come out here and check it out, have a vacation here, plan your vacation accordingly. Do at least 4 weeks. You get a free 29 visa. Do 4 weeks. Plus, not to mention the flight. I mean, you figure you're spending 2 days traveling in airports anyway, depending on where you're coming from. And, you know, 4 weeks is barely enough to actually see what you want to see here. You know, the Philippines is made up over 7,000 islands. You could spend the next 20 years visiting an island a day and still wouldn't see every island the Philippines has. So that's crazy. That's really, really crazy. But the good thing is, you come here, you like it, you know, and you want to stay longer, you can. You pay the fee and you stay longer. They are super welcoming to tourists, especially American tourists. Like I said, you can stay here 3 years. Now, going back to the ACR card, that is 59 days. I'm so sorry, 59 days for the ACR card. You have to get that after you've stayed here 60 days. You have to apply for that and pay the fee for that. That's right. Almost forgot. I just looked it up. I just wanted to make sure I was correct and giving you guys the correct information. I'm going to have another video going over what visas look like if you marry a Filipino woman, and tell you how that works. And I'm really looking forward to that, so I don't have to do the renewal. The renewal is a real pain in the butt. But I hope this video was informational. If you guys have any questions or any comments, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. Remember to like, subscribe, share. All of it helps. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.